We are less than a week from primary election day, and Denver 7 is committed to keeping you informed as you fill out your ballot.
And there is a common theme between each candidate: millions of dollars in campaign funding.
Tonight, I'm digging into where that money comes from.
There's something less in your face than the constant stream of political ads leading up to Colorado's primary elections. It's bankrolling some of these commercials and possibly has an even bigger influence on your vote. Dark money. And a lot of it is flowing into Democratic primaries.
Defunded and dismantled.
Why so much interest on the Democratic side?
Republicans haven't won a statewide race here since 2014. Increasingly, just interest groups, donors are seeing that the Democratic Party is really the only game in town if they want to be influential on what happens in the next legislative session.
And University of Denver political science professor Seth Maskett says in Colorado, a lot of this dark money or political spending that can influence elections is coming from business interest groups.
Most of these contests that we're seeing right now in these Democratic primaries are in pretty safe districts for Democrats. It's mostly going to be what sort of Democrat ends up representing that.
In one of the races I'm helping, for about every dollar that the opponent's actual campaign is spending, there's $9 of dark money supporting that race instead.
Political strategist David Sabados is running several Democratic campaigns this election season.
Democratic primary voters aren't going to respond well to vote for so-and-so paid for by the oil and gas industry. They're taking corporate money, they're washing it through nonprofit organizations, and then it pops up into these independent expenditure committees that appear overnight, start sending out mail and attack ads that same day.
One nonprofit that's spent a lot of money in Democratic primaries this cycle is One Main Street, Colorado.
They seem to be rallying around a little more moderate candidates, more mainstream Democrats.
I reached out to Andrew Short, who's the executive director of One Main Street, to ask Andrew about One Main Street's support of more moderate Democrats who appear business friendly. He says they support them as well as some progressive candidates. And he also sent me a statement which reads in part, "The difference is who delivers progress for everyday people. That's what we're focused on because that's what Colorado families expect from Democratic leaders." What should voters be paying attention to?
When you get a piece of mail from an organization you've never heard of with some name like Promoting Progressive Women, look up what that organization is. And if the only hits you're getting on Google are news articles about them being a dark money group, that gives you your answer about who's really backing these people.
One Main Street has supported members of the Colorado Opportunity Caucus, a group of Democratic lawmakers that describes itself as down the middle. An ethics complaint was filed against some members for attending a veil retreat with lobbyists from the GEO Group, which runs the ICE facility in Aurora, and Xcel Energy, a retreat funded in part by One Main Street.